Shalom. I'd give all praise and all honors to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, Rakakwadash. Double honor to the apostles and the elders of the great millstone that taught of the true peace. A salutation to the hopeful elects. Shalom. Welcome to today's lesson. Today's lesson is on Zeph chapter 3. I thought this would be appropriate today because it seems like it's difficult for people to simply say the name of the Lord or have any faith in the Lord or trust in the Lord, and they're just completely gone. They're just completely out of it. You know, the 2/3 they completely lost. They still think they African or African Americans. You can't teach them anything, and they want to argue back and forth with you. No, we're not here to debate. Okay, so this is Zephaniah chapter 3. We're going to start off in Zephaniah chapter 3. The meat, we're going all the way down to about 9. And so this is a woe to Jerusalem and the nations. Okay, Zephaniah chapter 3. And it reads, start off verse 1. Woe to her that is filthy and polluted. Well, who's filthy and polluted? The great whore, America, and all these here women that are in it, especially these North American Indian women, these black, Latino, and North American Indian women. They are completely destroyed because they've been ripped, robbed, and spoiled of everything, stripped of everything, and they don't have anything. But Esau as Edom has given them privilege over us, and they have become spoiled and polluted to the oppressing city. You see, and the oppressing city is America. And she obeyed not the voice. The voice of who? Of Yahweh, what Yahweh Shai. She obeyed not the voice of Yahweh or Yahweh Shai. Not at all. You see, and she received not a correction. No. Instead, Esau as Edom is going around. He's doing whatever he want to do blatantly. Committing genocide and everything, killing up everybody, destroying everything, and he's not being corrected. There's no correction for him until Yahweh Shai gets here. She trusted not in the Lord. No. Esau as Edom does not trust in the word. He does not trust in the Lord. He trusts only in himself and his abilities of the different things that he learned and stole, okay, from the other nations, from the other peoples, and from us. She drew not near to her God. No. The only God that Esau is Edom, that Babylon understand is Satan. That's it. That's all that they trying to serve around here. You know what I'm saying? In America. Verse 3. Her princes within her are roaring lions. And that's what it is. See, because a lot of these young men are just mad, angry, roaring lions. They see, especially these young men, they see that they have no tomorrow. They have no future here in America. Any and everything that you own, everything that you get, everything that you buy, you cannot keep it. It's not yours. Because as long as you got to keep paying taxes and different things, as long as the U.S. government keep making laws to restrict you from being able to naturally and freely live under common law, under the Supreme Court of the land, then we cannot have anything, keep anything, or do anything that is freely, naturally for us as indigenous people of our land. It's our land. You know, some of us, the Southern Kingdom, and some of the descendants of the Northern Kingdom were brought over here. But us, the Northern Kingdom, we was already here. We didn't go nowhere. Some of us were shipped out, and during the 1500s, and then in the 16 and 1700s, brought back. But the rest of us was already here. We never left. You know what I'm saying? My family line, we didn't come from no slave ship. I come from a long line of chiefs. You know what I'm saying? Chiefs and kings. My last name, Mosby, derives from Moresby, which derives from Moors. You know what I'm saying? Nations. You know, Tartarian Empire. You know what I'm saying? I'm Reubenite, Seminoles, Indios. You know what I'm saying? Choctaw. When Choctaw means chocolate people. You see? I know who I am. You know what I'm saying? Her judges are evening wolves. And that's what they do. You know, they go out to hunt and to take and steal, rob, rape. They don't care. like wolves. They come to just snatch everything up. They gnaw not the bones until the morrow. You see? They go out to just rip and steal. They don't just settle for gnawing a bone. Her prophets are light and treacherous persons. You can't trust none of these so-called evangelists and preachers and all this. They out for to rob. They out for to steal. They out to get whatever they can, and they may kill. You understand? You got to watch them at all times. They're treacherous, riding up in the all fur hat, all fur coat, alligator shoes. You know, the finest material for suits. You know what I'm saying? No, it's gone to their head. And the biggest church that they can build, it's all gone to her head. Her priests have polluted the sanctuary. The sanctuary, I'm telling you, it is abominable because you have many women inside the church walking around inside there with the cleavage showing, their thighs showing, the booty pumping out, whatever skirt they're wearing. I mean, hey, and they spreading their legs for the pastor. They getting off on that. Wow. You know what I'm saying? They have done violence to the law. And they have. They've completely obliterated any obeying of the law. And Esau is Edom. He got his own laws that he trying to make like is so important. And they are all laws that restrict us from being able to freely and naturally live upon our land under common law. Instead, we're being restricted each and everywhere we go by these crimes against humanity. These laws, statutes, codes, ordinances, and different things here in America are crimes against humanity. Statutes, codes, ordinances, and zonings are all crimes against humanity. The just Lord is in the midst thereof. Yes, he is. You see, because through his men, us. We're here to what hew the enemy down with his word. We're here to do the work. So when Yahushua get here, he will find faith. You know what I'm saying? Because us, his brothers, we're doing the work. And as the Lord says, shall the fire be already kindled before he get here? Yes. You understand? Because he's empowering us to do different things. And Yahushua, he's doing many different things. You see, as we're have entered into Jacob's troubles, it's a lot that's going down. You see, he will not do iniquity. No, he will not do iniquity. You know what I'm saying? You know, sin upon sin. You understand? Every morning doeth he bring his judgment to light. The Lord, you know, there are times you walk outside in the morning on your way to go to the store or whatever, gas station, job, whatever, and you see blood splatters here and there on the sidewalk or in the street. Why? Because the fools out in the night getting judged. You know what I'm saying? Being out there and the Lord doing his handiwork. You understand? And he shall not fail. He shall not fail. He failed not. You see? He shall not fail. He failed not. You see? Just that simple. But the unjust knoweth no shame. You see? The unjust knoweth no shame. Because they're out there to do whatever, and they ain't got no shame in their game. You always hear people say that. They say they ain't got no shame in their game. They do whatever, whenever, however. It don't matter to them. I have cut off, this verse 6, I have cut off the nations. Yeah, because the Lord has made it clear. That's just like what Trump is doing with the tariffs and different things. It's cutting the nations off to where the nations are not they don't have a good relationship with America no more. They now are ready to gather around America. China and Russia, China and North Korea, Putin and Kim Jong-un, they just signed a deal to where if one of them is attacked, the other will help. Okay, the other will help. So they getting ready for America. America do anything to attack any one of them. They both gonna help each other against America. And you know, Vladimir Putin, he represents the what? The chief prince. The chief prince. I was saying that I'm experiencing a mental block because Apostle Tahar was saying it. The chief prince, Sharar. Okay. Anyway, those of you who know, you don't understand. You know and understand exactly what I'm talking about. Okay, he is the chief prince. Okay, and he is the one that is to what bring down America. You know, he got those supersonic ICBMs. He put a nuclear head on that and blast that over America 300 feet up. That'll automatically cause an EMP. That'll cause the EMP. That'll shut everything down. The electricity, and the electricity automatically connects over to the computers. The computers that operate the switchboards to operate the natural gas for cooking and heating, and the shut-off valves for the water. Automatically, that'll be shut off, and there will be no gasoline distributions to none of the gas stations. Okay, all that'll be halted. No propane sales. Everything will be halted. The ATMs will be shut down. No access to the banks. The hospitals will be shutting down. Their generators running out of gas and different things. All these things happening, and many different things. You see, all of a sudden, when it comes, it's going to be heavy when the Lord unleashes upon America. Remember, because Yahushua said He's entering into the house of the thief. Who's the thief? Esau is Edom. Where's his house? Babylon. Right here, America. You see, their towers are desolate. I made their streets waste, and that's what He's doing. America's streets right now is waste. It's doo-doo, crap. People are living homeless all on the streets. It's everywhere, all on the sidewalks in different cities. There are a number of different whole cities in America that are shutting down because the people are no longer able to function and properly live naturally. You know what I'm saying? Now, it's just the cities are turning into wastelands here in America. You know, it won't be long. It won't be long before she shall be set ablaze. You see, with those ICBMs, you see, and become the lake of fire. That none passes by. You see, none will be able to pass by or through America when the time comes. When it's set ablaze, when this great whore is set ablaze, that's it. That's it. Their cities are destroyed so that there is no man, that there is not inhabited. You see, when the time comes, it's going to be completely wiped out, whole areas. They got bombs that the IDF is using over there in Gaza that blows up whole neighborhoods all at once. They drop those leaflets to let the people know that they bought the bomb, and then boom, they drop bombs down and blow everything up. You see, that's the way it is. Verse 7, and I said, Slack it. Verse 7, I said, surely thou wilt fear me. You see, and we will. Everybody will. When the Lord comes, the enemy shall fear the Lord. You know what Isaiah chapter 59 verse 19, and they shall fear the name of the Lord, and from the west and from the shining of the sun. And when the enemy try to come in like a flood, the Lord shall lift up a standard against the enemy. Who is the standard? Us. We're the standard that the Lord is going to lift up against the enemy when the enemy try to come in like a flood. We're waiting on it. We're waiting on you, Esau, yes, Edom. We're going to receive our cosmic powers, too. Some of our brothers are going to be enhanced greatly with cosmic energies. It's coming, you see. It's coming. Daniel chapter 7, verse 18. You know, and the saints of the Most High shall take back the kingdom and possess the kingdom forever and even forever and ever and ever. It's coming. You see, it's coming. Thou wilt receive instruction. You see, we're going to receive our instructions, the cosmic energies. You see, we're going to do the different things to be what? To make it where when Yahushua get here, what would it be kindled what would if it already be kindled? We're going to make sure that. We're going to make sure that. So their dwelling should not be cut off. You see, when the time comes, howsoever I punish them. You see, no matter how, Yahushua punishes. But they rose early and corrupted all their doings. You see, everything that Esau is Edom and the 2/3 and the heathens do here in this world, Esau is Edom's world, can only be corruption. That's all it can be. It can't be anything else. All it can be is corruption. In verse 8, therefore, wait ye upon me, that the Lord, waiting, therefore, wait ye upon me, saith the Lord, until the day come. I rise up to the prey. And the Lord is going to rise to the prey. That means he's getting everything just right and ready. Even sharpening up the enemy to get, which is thy sword, Psalm chapter 17, verse 13. And to get it ready. Everything. The Lord is getting ready for the day that when he comes. The enemy is going to want to run, but he's going to make them fight. You understand? He's going to make them fight because that's what time it is.
It's time to fight.
It's time to
with
fight.
this word.
We're hewing them down. We're hewing the enemy down. That's something that we most definitely continue to do each and every day if we pump out these scriptures from the great millstone and from the affiliates of the great millstone. And this is done every day, night and day. You understand? So Yahushua said, wait on me to rise upon and pray. For my desire, for my determination is to gather the nations that I may assemble the kingdoms to pour upon them mine indignation. You see? That's what the Lord is coming to do, to pour out his indignation. When the chariots come, Revelation chapter 1, verse 17, 2 Thessalonians, Isaiah chapter 66 verse 15. That most definitely is he's coming to plead with all flesh with fire. You understand? Apostle Gabar like to bring that one out all the time because the Lord is coming. He's coming to do his handiwork. He ain't coming to be namby-pamby, and he's not coming to debate. And he's not coming for a back and forth. He's coming to bring fire. But what would I if it already be kindled? You see, even all my fierce anger, you see, he's going to unleash. Because it's going to be the day of the Lord, and he's not going to be playing. You see, no one shall be exalted other than him. Yahushua. That's who shall be exalted. For all the earth and shall be devoured with the fire of my jealousy. You see? And he's jealous because why? Esau Edom has stolen his prize. He has stolen his bride. He has tried to steal his bride. He tried to steal us. But we are crying out unto the Lord because we don't like being fondled and handled and raped and molested by who? Esau is Edom. We crying out. We don't like this devil. We crying out. We don't agree with this Esau is Edom. We crying out to the Lord. When, Lord, when? When are you going to come and destroy this red devil, Esau is Edom? This verse 9. Well, first, I'd like to remind you to press the like button, if you would, please. That helps out for the algorithms of this YouTube channel. And if you would, please, press the subscription button and go ahead and press the notification bell. So that way you will receive special notification alerts each time that I release a new video for your spiritual edification. Okay? And as good shepherds of the Lord, as always, our job is to feed the sheep. This verse 9. And this Zephaniah chapter 3, verse 9. For then will I turn to the people a pure language, and that they may all. Now, the pure language is the Lajman Tahar. Okay, the Phoenician Ancient Paleo, Lajman Tahar, so that way we would all be able to come together and say the name of the Lord, call upon the name of the Lord, you see, in unison, right? That they all may call upon the name of the Lord. You see, that we may call upon his name. Others, H.I.D, Nate from IUIC, and all the rest of the camps, they don't want to call upon the name of Yahushua. They want to call upon JC and Christ and, God, holy, blessed, highly favored stuff, instead of just simply saying the name of the Lord. You see, Isaiah chapter 42, verse 8. The Lord is my name, and I shall give my inheritance to no one. He shall give his glory to no one. You see, it's all about the Lord, to serve him with one consent. You see, and that's what we're here to do, to serve him in one consent. You see, so we're gonna close it out right there. Lord's will, you were edified by today's lesson. If not edified, motivated, inspired, or provoked to thought to do better, and that you would put together some precepts, that you would make a lesson, put together a video, that you would feed the sheep. Okay, and as always, as good shepherds of the Lord, our job is to feed the sheep. You see, so brothers and sisters, hold on. Stay strong. We ain't got long, so just hold on. We ain't got long. Just maintain being occupied in the word until Yahushua get here. The 2/3, y'all are to repent to the Mashiach Yahushua, come back to the path of righteousness, lest ye be destroyed. And you Edomites and heathens, y'all have an impending doom that y'all can look forward to, and y'all are going into slavery. And so this is your Hebrew Israelite brother, Masaba, here in the city of Detroit. And I thank you ever so much for watching today's video and hearing today's word. Zephaniah chapter 3, verse 1 through 9. And we're going to go ahead and end it off, close it off right there. But I'd like to give all praise and all honors to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rakakwadash. Double honor to the apostles and elders of the great millstone that taught us this truth. Peace. And salutations to the hopeful elect. Shalom to the hopeful elect.